Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Today, my friend, I just want to give this really sweet lecture about UK, what John, UK specifically, Western uh, parenting in you as a human being, like especially if you mean a lot of Eritreans, Ethiopians, and all these developing countries like the Arabs, Africans, they get confused because they don't know UK, my friend. I live in the UK for 32 years, okay? And I know UK from expertise level of healthcare and social care service delivery. It's not like this delivery, bicycle or car or Uber, all I'm saying, like delivery, service delivery, okay? A lot of Eritreans, Ethiopians have got this wrong misconception that they're poor, man. You don't blame them because they don't know the culture, the psyche, and the thinking of the Europeans. Like, the West, the UK is a dumping rubbish dumping ground of human beings. Like, you can see it's literally they lost their sanity with everything. We say that what for them is a perfect thing. For us, it's the worst human system. Like, I repeatedly says like said our parents, they are like everything to us. We adore them. We they are like our oracles, my friend. They are sages, our wise. We treat them with respect, with utmost reverence, respect, love, care. They stay to see until they are grandchildren, and all of them. We hug them, we kiss them, and we always take them to church with the love, dignity, and respect. Then he come to UK, okay, to the West, specifically to UK. So that doesn't think it's an ageist society. By the time you are getting old, my friend, they throw you like garbage, like rubbish dumping ground. This is where Eritreans, a lot of Eritreans, Ethiopians get it wrong. They expect their kids are gonna be like this lovely, always respect them, and they wanna keep them forever. Like, it's not like in Eritrea, my friend, okay? For our parents, we are their patients. They are patient, they are retirement, financially, in capital, emotionally, in dignity wise, in everything, material, everything, okay? In the West, in the income of by the time you're getting old after your retirement, you throw away like a garbage. Like, when people in this country, they just throw them to the garbage, okay? That's why you are in the West, in the UK. So I see a lot of electrons getting sick, losing their health after they get misunderstanding problem, after their spouses, their wives, after they separate, they shrink and they die. Most of them, they get sick or they get paralyzed because they have that idea. They will be living with their wives forever. And the wives are going to be this loving. My husband, we had a wedding ring forever in question. We had a ring, my friend, to look after you forever, and you to look after me forever. And they expect their kids to be with them forever, my friend. You don't blame them. The kids, by the time they are 18, they go to university and they build their own life, independent life. That's how it is, my friend. It's not right or wrong. These kids, they start their life and they bring their own boyfriend and husband somewhere around 20 something. They have their own life, my friend. So they have to live their life. The lifestyle in the UK, it doesn't allow it. Okay. So they only see you once a year, maybe phone call. If they call you once a year, you're lucky. You blessed person. So that's why electronics they get into this dependence on the emotional support of their wives, their kids. Otherwise, they shrink in their time. Okay, because they never lived independent lifestyle. Okay, they are always dependent on the love and the care and the mercy of their wives and their children. So by the time that emotion, love, they lost from their wives, they did from their children. Okay, oh man. So that's why you have to look after yourself, my friend. So this brings us to this care homes. I've been working with NHS for over 20 something years. Okay, care homes was one of these public health things that I worked with for 4 or 5 years. Okay, community like and everything. Okay, care homes in the UK there are around 17,000 care homes. Okay, so 70 of these care homes are residential homes, and the 30% are dedicated, okay, care homes of with medical needs. Okay, so 70% of these are managed and run by private sector, which not the government funds them everything. Okay, so this is Mafan. After you getting all the Mafan, you will just throw into scrap, rubbish, dustbin, like every like just like a food waste or like a paper or like this rubbish thing. So you will throw it into rubbish, okay? So that's what it is, my friend. You cannot tell them, hey, you UK people, you will horrible thing. Well, that's a laugh, my friend. All the white people they live that way. So there's nothing you can do. So what you do is, my friend, if your ex-wife or your girlfriend stabs you, you are the luckiest. You are, I tell you, my brother, you are the luckiest guy. What you do is you look after your son. You go to a little young wife and you get married to young, a virgin girl. Don't tell this, okay? The paint of women, they love to have it, my friend, okay? You go education, you go master of English language, my friend. Europe, UK for 32 years. What I'm talking about, my example, okay? So that this can be an educational lesson to other people, okay? So that means, UK, my friend, the West, the know-how, the language, like, my friend, these young ladies are going to be so lucky to have kids or maybe to live with you forever. So you're not going to be dumped and scrapped off to the rubbish bin. I mean, not only necessarily to Ethiopia, to Eritrea. You can go to Ethiopia, you can go to Tigray, you can go to Oromo, you can go to Amhara, you can go to Somalia, you can go to Kenya, my brother. You can go to all African countries, my brother. You can go to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, all the Europeans, okay? Well, Europeans. So what the whole idea is you live your independent lifestyle, my friend, okay? If any girlfriend or if any woman tell you, say, hey, we're not getting on, my friend, okay? So I'm gonna live my life. You're lucky. It's a blessing in disguise, my friend. But don't tell these people like that. If these people tell you, oh, look at that guy, my friend, his girlfriend, his wife, she dumped him. Look at them, he's a dump. You're wrong, okay? So you have to have this stuff from them. That means you are independent, my friend. Any woman who's ready, she's got the antenna. She's not monopause, my friend. She's not FGM. She will take him, my friend. She's got this radio tentacles, my friend. She's gonna scream. She's gonna scream like crazy. So that's what it means, okay? It's a blessing in disguise. Don't give up. Lose hope, and into all this depression, mental illness, like a lot of people. I see a lot of people losing their life from their health, and it really pains me. And I think this is going to contribute a lot, and it will help. So you better change all our wrong assumptions that our kids are going to be like, the best for our kids are going to look after us, our wives. It doesn't work in this country, my friend. This country, the children are this state property. Okay, that's why they give them all this support when they expel, my friend. Okay, even though you do everything for them, it's the state that has control over them. So don't waste your precious time, energy, your resources, everything, okay, for something that you don't have control of. It is beyond your control. It's the state, man. These are state kids of the state. So never ever think these are gonna be Eritrean kids or Ethiopian kids and to have that in your country. No, my friend. These are UK state kids. Okay, so what you do is you just give them all the emotional support, financial support, physical support, everything that they need, but they're not used. Sorry, unfortunately, that's how it works. Okay, it's not you can say that this is a matter. This is their system. Okay, there's nothing you can do. So I thought this is going to contribute a lot to a lot of Eritreans. I see, like being demotivated, like losing hope. They get sick, everything, like So I want to show all the shoulders and the sexy body. So this is how we look after in Savannah. You is young. You live young. You are the most handsome man. Okay, so it's a blessing in disguise. You have a lovely night. Okay, bye.